Cryptocurrency exchanges have largely ignored the Ukraine war's threat to their business, and yet, this recent crisis could ultimately define the price of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Despite this, some exchanges have defied the Ukraine's demand to freeze its accounts. The exchange's response has been inconsistent, with some citing crypto's long-standing libertarian roots while others have complied with a sanctions plan that aims to destroy Russia's economy. This disconnect between words and action points to the challenges the crypto community faces as it attempts to become a mainstream industry. Cryptocurrency supporters have started sending cryptocurrency into the country to help support the Ukrainian war effort. A crypto fund for Ukraine has been established by the founder of Ukrainian cryptocurrency exchange Kuna. The crypto fund is a way to collect donations anonymously, which is important in situations where normal people may not be able to access traditional banking. Crypto donations are especially helpful for Ukrainian citizens who are fleeing their country and cannot access their bank accounts. During the Russian invasion of Ukraine, cryptocurrency has been thrust into the spotlight. It has been instrumental in the war effort. Thousands of people have donated in cryptocurrency to the Ukrainian government. Donations have exceeded $60 million using Ether, a native token of the Ethereum blockchain. Many others have donated in Tether, a stablecoin. Some analysts say the war may be having a negative impact on the crypto market. While Bitcoin trading volume has risen in the immediate aftermath of the conflict, the volume has remained relatively flat since. This is a sign that people are not making the rush to exchange their local currency for digital currencies. Furthermore, there is no sign of Russian oligarchs using cryptocurrency to evade the sanctions. The price of Bitcoin and Ethereum could be influenced by the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. The war is shaking the cryptocurrency industry in ways not seen before. The conflict has led to heightened regulatory scrutiny of the digital currency industry. However, critics of the industry claim that it is an end run around traditional securities market regulation. Senator Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat from Massachusetts, has authored a letter to Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen asking for assurances that crypto companies will not be used by Russia's president to evade sanctions. The letter also notes that cryptocurrency is a way for tax cheats and drug dealers to transfer money in the shadows. The war is threatening Ukraine's financial system. Cryptocurrency has become a part of the global financial system, which means that it must play a role in international conflicts. In the Ukraine, for example, the Russian military has been attacking Ukrainian financial institutions, which have cut off access to foreign currency and bank accounts. Despite this, some people in the country are turning to crypto as a solution to the situation. While traditional banking systems can't function in a chaotic environment, people in Ukraine are turning to crypto for anonymous transactions. Cryptocurrency donations could also have a symbolic impact on the war. For example, one NGO supporting the Ukrainian military has raised several $1 million in cryptocurrency and is using it to buy various items. These fundraising efforts have been underway for months but have recently accelerated. The recent conflict between Russia and Ukraine has captured the attention of the entire world. Its immediate impact is felt in the people of Ukraine, but it will also have a profound effect on the entire region. The war is causing economic, political, and social ripple effects in Europe, Asia, and beyond. The current war is having an adverse impact on global trade. Energy prices are rising and food prices have skyrocketed. The war has also seriously disrupted the flow of raw materials, parts, and electronics. It has forced companies to recalibrate their supply chains and consider their partner ecosystems. Russia's war against Ukraine has had a profound impact on global economies. It has exacerbated the COVID-19 pandemic and led to significant supply chain disruptions. These disruptions are continuing to this day. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has led to sanctions, which have hampered critical trade and logistics operations. As the war continues to drag on, disruptions in Rs will become more important. The longer the war continues, the harder it may be for Russia to recover from its pariah status. As a result, it will likely have a significant impact on the economy and the aerospace and defense industries. The Ukraine war is an extremely significant situation for cryptocurrency. Its impact will be felt far beyond its borders. This war will likely have global financial implications, and there will likely be a human toll. Ukraine's president has said that more than 100 Ukrainian citizens were killed on the first day of the invasion. In addition to the death toll, the Ukrainian war has also thrown many Ukrainian citizens' lives into disarray. As a result, many have fled their homes and sought refuge elsewhere. There is a high probability that the world financial markets will experience a high level of volatility after the Ukraine war. It's not impossible that Litecoin will be affected by the Ukraine war, despite the fact that it's one of the largest altcoins in the market. However, if the price of Litecoin crashes below $100, it may be in for a very rough ride. Even if the price does recover, it will probably be very short-lived. The general trend for the cryptocurrency industry is still aggressively bearish. The Ukraine war has placed cryptocurrency in the spotlight. As the two nations battle for control of the country, both sides are tapping into crypto investors to help them. The Ukrainian government has raised over $60 million in cryptocurrency from the public through its Aid for Ukraine fund. This money is stored in cryptocurrency, and will be used to help the country's military. Litecoin is a virtual currency that is designed to make online payments faster and easier. It forked from the Bitcoin blockchain in 2011, which had problems with transaction confirmation times. Since then, it has undergone a variety of difficult phases and market fluctuations. Now, the conflict in Ukraine may affect Litecoin's price in several ways. First of all, restrictions will slow down the growth of the cryptocurrency. Second, this war could stifle the growth of the cryptocurrency market. As a humanitarian measure, cryptocurrency entrepreneurs are leveraging Twitter to rally support for the Ukrainian people. One cryptocurrency company, FTX, has donated $25 to each Ukrainian account. However, it is difficult to send money to an affected area through wire transfers. In this situation, donations in digital assets may be the most reliable and inexpensive way to help. The war is having major global financial ramifications. As the conflict continues, the war will likely lead to the loss of significant amounts of wealth and lives. The war is already disrupting the lives of Ukrainian citizens, who are either fleeing the country or defending their homes against Russian soldiers. Consequently, this war will likely lead to increased volatility in global financial markets. Despite the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, Bitcoin and Ethereum are still trading like traditional risk assets. The recent rebound of the price of cryptocurrencies is proof of this correlation. As of writing, Bitcoin is trading at about $47,000, while Ethereum is at $3,000. The price of cryptocurrencies is still far from where they were before the war. During the recent conflict in Ukraine, Russia's military intervention sparked strong reaction in the cryptocurrency community. News of the invasion sent the prices of cryptocurrencies tumbling. However, when the US government stepped in to impose economic sanctions against Russia, the prices of cryptos bounced back. This war has had global implications and an enormous human toll. President Zelensky of Ukraine announced that more than 100 people had been killed on the first day of the Russian invasion. This has disrupted life for many Ukrainian citizens. Many of them have fled the country or tried to defend their homes from Russian forces. The crisis is bound to cause instability across different industries. In addition to new cryptocurrency offerings, established blockchain projects are getting involved. For example, the Ukrainian government has launched a website to help collect money via crypto-based fundraising. On the site, it explains that donations can be made in a variety of currencies, including the meme-inspired Dogecoin. The country also accepts donations in fiat currency. The war between Russia and Ukraine has already affected the price of several commodities. The war has heightened prices for several commodities, including coal, steel, nickel, and palladium, which is used in the production of automobiles and other critical industries. The increased prices of these commodities have particularly hit automakers, who are facing 15 to 25% spot price increases due to the war. The Ukraine war will likely hurt the world economy. It will reduce growth and aggravate inflation. Rising prices for commodities will push inflation higher, which will depress incomes. Further, the war will cause slower growth in some neighboring economies. Meanwhile, rising prices for fuel, food, and other commodities will hit Eastern European economies. In addition, the conflict will lead to an increase in refugees, which will further strain their economies. The war in Ukraine will also impact global food markets. The conflict in Ukraine has disrupted exports of grains and other commodities. It has also resulted in reduced global access to oil and gas. In addition, much of the world's barley, corn, and wheat are still in Russia, which poses a serious threat to global food security. The war is also affecting the supply of fertilizer, which is vital in developing countries.